All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the whole for elect out there. Giving our praise, Yahbashan Shah. So much prophecy popping off, man. You can't even keep up. There's just so much going on. You just got to stay tuned. You just got to keep at it, keep making videos. But I came across this article right here, so I just want to do a short video on it. So right here, the Jordan makes digital ID mandatory for access to public services. And we all know that this beast system is set up. This beast system is pretty much set up. They're about to make this Rfid chip mandatory. And there's pretty much the Rfid microchip, because this Rfid microchip will become mandatory, and this is going to be global. Right here, I'm going to read some of this article right here. So right here, it says that lawmakers in Jordan have greenlighted amendments to the country's civil status registration legislation, which institutionalizes digital ID and makes it mandatory for access to public services. Right here, amendments to the law were approved by a majority of members of the House of Representatives on April 13th after deliberations by Parliament's Legal Committee, Jordan News reports. Right here, it says that there are three key aspects in the law, and one of them is the formal adoption of digital ID, which will be required for access to a wide variety of services from government and the private sector, and the law will take effect once it has been gazetted. And this is all prophecy, like I was saying, because what does the book of Revelation say? And we're going to keep on blowing this horn, man. We're going to keep blowing the trumpet. We're going to keep blowing it. Right here, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, which is that Rfid microchip. Because what are these devils currently doing? They are destroying the economy. They are destroying Mystery Babylon from within. This is going to be a global thing. This Iran war with Mystery Babylon, Israel, Iran, they all in it. They trying to bring about the economic crash so that they can implement this beast system, so that they can bring in their new currency, bring in this new world order, and bring out this Rfid microchip. And guess what? If you want to exist in society, guess what? You got to take it. You won't be able to buy, sell. You won't be able to do anything, man. You won't be able to go to work, get gas. And then you already got stores out here. They don't even need cashiers anymore. Y'all see all that stuff at Publix and Winn-Dixie and Walmart. They got self-checkouts. And then you got most of these jobs, they are replacing workers with AI robots, man. This is all prophecy. Everything is going digital. But will you still worship Yahweh Bashem Shah even if you don't take that chip? Because our hour of temptation and our hour of trial and testing is here. It's just a matter of when. But it is here, and it's knocking at the door. It's right at the door. It's right at the door. This thing can blow at any second. This economy can blow at any second, man. Right here. But if you take that chip, and you better not take it, because you take that chip, there are some severe consequences that will be awaiting you from Yahweh Bashem Shah. And these heathens don't matter. I'm talking to you Israelites. Right here. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 through 11. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, that same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Shah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. How would you feel? You out here doing all these videos, and then, you give in. Not a good look. Not a good look. That's why we gotta, stick to, Yahweh Bashem Shah. This is why we gotta follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability in these mortal bodies. We just got to stick to it. We can't be taking days off. We can't, man. It's not the time to be over here taking days off. And we should be praying before we even leave the house. because this place is wicked. Y'all already know. We live in a cage full of demons. We live in a cage full of demons. And we see it now more and more every day. But this place is gonna get worse and worse and worse. Every day is every hour, every minute, every second of the day, it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. But there's just so much happening, that you can't even keep up. But it's gonna be global. This is gonna be global. You're gonna see food prices rising. You're gonna see gas prices skyrocketing too, the $7, $8, $9, $10. And you're gonna see that everywhere in Mystery Babylon. It's gonna be global. Because y'all know that these devils, Esau, y'all already know they all lying. Western media lies. They are losing to Iran. Because what does scripture say? Mystery Babylon has what? Fallen. They ain't winning. They have fallen. See, Esau got to keep this theory. Esau got to go and keep this little image that everything is good. It ain't good. Mystery Babylon has fallen. Esau's reign is over. The Israelites are taking over. Jacob is about to be ruling. And Yahweh's kingdom. Do not take that chip, because this will be global. It's going to be global. I'm not surprised that this happened. Yahweh he's speeding time up for the elect's sake. Everything's speeding up. Time's speeding up. I remember when it was just March. Now we already halfway through April. There's going to be May, and the next thing you know, it's going to be June, and then July 4th, and then it's going to be the 250 years for these fucking devils. World War III about to pop off. Jacob Trouble about to pop off. These devils don't have too much time left. They got to get something going. The 250 years is coming. Because once that 250-year mark hit, that's it. Yahweh Shah is closing these curtains. Do not take that chip. Do not take that chip. And this is going to be global, like I was saying. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shah. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.